All right, how y'all doing out there, man? Bring you another show, man. We couldn't wait, myself included, could not wait to get on here and talk about that stupendous. Uh, Proud of my boys, man. Proud of my boys, man. Made me real proud yesterday, man. To struggle the way they did, start off the game the way they did. Couldn't play no worse in a half, man. And then be down 21 donut. Felt like Madden for a minute, man, where you just feel like you want to throw the stick down. But in that moment, what I was saying to myself is, all right, man, this if this don't fortify a team, if this don't let the team know what they are capable of, I don't know what is, man. Come on, man. Let's just chip at it. Let's keep on fighting, man. Let's take it one play at a time, one score at a time, one quarter at a time, one half at a time, man. What a game, man, by the Dallas Cowboys as a whole yesterday, man. So again, very, 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 very proud of them with them getting that win yesterday. You're listening to Here We Go Cowboys. All right, this is a crossover podcast. We do it under the other umbrella that we do everything under when it comes to sports, and that is Give and Take Sports Talk Podcast. All right. You see the logo up there in the corner. It has the colors of the Dallas Cowboys, man. So salute and shout outs to y'all for a signature win yesterday, man. Pretty sure many Cowboy fans was feeling the way I was feeling, like, here we go again, man. Another big spot, another big game. And it seemed like the Cowboys was ready to just be small in that moment and not be true, man, to what we all fans see as far as potential. And even a lot of fans of other teams, man, that just hate us, that can't stand us, man. Even we have shown flashes where if you just purely look at the Cowboys in the sense of being able to do some of the things that they've been able to do, but just not enough for you to be able to hang your hat on it or believe in them, you can see that this team has the potential to be great. And I'm just hoping that this will be the year, this year, not next year, not no other year, but this is the year where the Cowboys can finally put it all together, man, with a purpose. They're playing with a purpose. It just seemed like it was no energy in the stadium yesterday, and they started off the game like they've been starting off games in the past, man, where you feel like they can do what they did yesterday. And granted, you don't want to have those type of games, man, where you got to come back from 21 points, especially against your rival, where it looked like that situation in Dallas yesterday was going to get real, real ugly. And, first thing I was thinking is wow, man, here go another spot that we just threw up on ourselves, and like Chris Broussard would say, man, hey, the Cowboys are playing like tomato cans, man, and you had an opportunity to uh, let folks know yesterday what you're really about. No one can question that anymore, and you can see it on Jerry Jones' face as the game kind of went the way it was. It was just like stone, like everybody. You could just look at the fans, the players. It was a shock. But what I really was proud of yesterday is how they just turned the page, man, and said, all right, let's go out here and chip at this game. And then let's get it to a point where um, we can play Cowboys ball the way we've been playing, the way we've been successful by playing complimentary ball and not giving up just because of the score. You've seen other great teams do that, man, and over again where they have some adversity, they be down in the game, look like the game is over, and then those great teams dig within themselves and find a way to come back. And I could just say for the Cowboys, man, what a win, man! Yesterday they put it all together in all three phases, and was able to win a game in dramatic fashion. All right. So for many of y'all, if you didn't watch the game, if you was a Cowboy fan and kind of was upset, just was like, man, I'm turning this off and didn't want to watch the game, you missed something special. All right. So kind of gonna go through and give you a little bit of what happened in the game. And we're on all of the social networks. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. Excuse me. We're on YouTube, and we're also on Twitter X, which we're trying something with them on that social platform, which is a great platform, and we want to be great on that platform as well. But we got the QR code right here on the left-hand side. Just scan the QR code and go right there and follow us back. If you can, we appreciate that. You can also on YouTube uh, subscribe, hit that little bell so that anytime we are on the air, you don't miss a thing. Like us on Facebook as well. And like I said, this is Here We Go Cowboys crossover spinoff podcast from Give and Take Sports Talk. Where on Give and Take Sports Talk, we give you the real, man. We give you nothing but sports. And on Here We Go Cowboys, man, we don't do nothing but give you nothing but everything about the Dallas Cowboys. All right, let's talk about that win yesterday. And again, giving you the social networks, please interact with us, man. Like, all you got to do is go right into any of the social platforms that we're on right now, whatever your favorite one is or whatever one you are on while we are live streaming. Just go right to that social network and follow at Give and Take Sports. All right. If you're doing it on Twitter X, you just go to GT Sports Pod. All right. And you can go in there and just hit that follow button back. And if we stream and get right in the chat, man, we want to hear from you. We want to hear some of you Cowboys fans that's proud of the win yesterday. Would like to hear from you. Get in the chat, leave us a comment. Let us know how you're feeling. That was big yesterday, man. Ain't no getting around that, man. That was so big yesterday. And haven't had my chance to kind of go around and listen to the different platforms that I listen to as far as podcasts and sports networks and shows and things like that and get a sense of what other people are saying about us. But if people didn't know we was for real, you knew it yesterday. How did we get there? All right, how did we get to a point where the win was what it was? And like I said, if you didn't watch the game, you would have the first half would have made you really feel bad, feel some type of way as a Cowboy fan. And like I said, to fight back and then get the win in dramatic fashion. Aubrey kicking the game winner, even though I would always kind of look at him and say he's automatic, but he's human too. He missed a 50-yarder earlier in the first half in that game, which kind of was adding on to the oh no, or here we go again, or just that feeling that you had in your gut yesterday, this game about to go south, and um, it wasn't what you was expecting. All right. Um, so for the first half, the Cowboys kind of was laying an egg, giving uh, turning the ball over, making silly plays after plays, putting the ball on the ground, penalties. Um, it just was bad, man. You couldn't probably play a half that was worse. You had everything going against you, even you know, the Eagles going right down the field and scoring, and then you do what was I believe it was a punt, turnover, fumble, um, back yourself up, um, get the ball, turn it right back over. It was just like one of them games. It was just like you couldn't get out your way. But the Eagles was dominating in the first half. They jumped out to a 21-0 lead, as I said, behind Jalen Hurts. But the Cowboys stormed back in the second half with Dak Prescott leading the way for us to get that 24-21 win yesterday. The comeback was capped by Brandon Aubrey's game-winning field goal. The win keeps the Cowboys alive in the NFC playoff race, while Philadelphia loss dropped them out of the NFC top seed. Always feel good to kind of give your rivalry something to some bad taste in your mouth or bad feeling or whatever it is. And I was excited also to see that a lot of them Philly players, man, they at the end of the game, man, they was coming up to Pickens and coming up to CD, and especially that, man, they pounding them up. And even Carter, the one that spit in his face, that walked up to him like a man and gave him a pound and a little pound at the chest to let him know, hey, big fella, good game. And he gave Dak that same one back, man. So that's respect right there, man. Like you earning something that you do on the field, man, because of the fight in you and the focus on you and the players playing together on the field. That was a total win by the Cowboys, and especially the organization. Jerry had to feel good too about that because he shook the team up, made a lot of bold moves that people wasn't really saying nothing about. Like, man, that ain't no move and this and that. Then to make the big move with Trey Micah, going out getting Pickens, like, all the things he done, man, going to get Logan Wilson and Quinny Williams and, having that having to have Kenny Clark in the trade, getting something back. All those things are paying over. Sean, seeing him yesterday was real nice. Chevelle, just the defense, man. They was flying around, man. At one point, you know, the offense couldn't seem to get it together, but the defense kept coming out there, hanging their hat, getting pressure, causing errant throws, like collapsing the pocket, uh, getting Hurst off of his, because Hurst one of them quarterbacks, man. He like to step up in the pocket and all that, and they made that a hard deal for him yesterday. So with that win, man, it's just like if we can get a win on Thanksgiving, man, that'll put the Cowboys firmly, man. That will put them firmly in the wild card hunt if they could do that, and then just keep putting the pressure on the other teams, man. You put yourself in this situation, so putting yourself in this situation, man, you gotta do something to um you gotta kick the door in now. You can't just try to come out there and be like, hey, we playing good ball. You got to do something like this. You got to kind of, if not run the table, you got to put the work out there where you just stack them wins, man, and keep playing complimentary ball. And that's what I said in the previous show, the previous podcast, that these are the things that the Cowboys need to do to win, and they went out and did exactly what I said, man. Play complimentary ball, let folks feel them on the field, go out there with confidence and play like the unit that You keep talking about you is. This team is different from Jerry and the way that he's going about business to the coach Shotty, who's been everything you want your coach to be, especially the leader of men in that locker room. He is definitely that good play caller. Took some chances in that game yesterday. I really would have liked for them to kick that field goal before, but the one where they went 4 and out on and you had the ball basically right there where you could have just ran the ball a couple more times. You could have ran it 3 times if you wanted to, and I'm pretty sure you would have got a touchdown in that sense. But they turned the ball over. The defense was able to get them back in a situation where they can come out and now put a drive together. That made that big throw to Pickens across the middle on that third down play, which was huge. That was making Dylan, man. He was out there making plays all over the field. Something he's been doing the whole season anyway. But I think folks are starting to really be like, you kind of seen that getting a lot of hate before the season and not being on the list as far as being one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I'm like, what do you mean? He's been, if not in MVP conversation several times in his career, had they had the wins to go with it in certain seasons, he would have been MVP. So that has always been playing at elite level. Of course, we all know that's elite level in the season, which never translated over to the playoffs. And so again, you get yourself in these situations, man. You got to walk it down, man. You got to do what you got to do: scrap, claw, fight, and they was able to do that yesterday. So you got a lot of momentum going right now. And, what I want to talk about is I want to kind of break down some of the things that I was talking about as far as who are you? Are you the tomato can that Chris Broussard always talk about? Or are you the team that people going to fear going down the stretch, man, into the playoffs? And if you can continue to put it together, man, we've seen in the past where you can make a run because you're playing good ball and you believe and you're going out there and you're working your butt off. Shout outs to the gunner that was on the field that caused the fumble down there. And if you can see the determination on him, man, he was stumbling, falling, got blocked down, hit, clipped up, like all types of stuff. And he never gave up on the play and was able to go down there and then cause a fumble and make a tackle and then the long snapper recovered it. If that's not the epitome of what the Cowboys are right now and should make you proud, is the fact is that they're gonna go out there and they're gonna put it all on the line. And I think a little bit of that is what Shoddy doing. I think some of the players are sick of hearing how bad they are and that they'll never accomplish anything. And then you go from being a story franchise to really sometimes like the laughing stock or a punchline. And I think those players down there, they're great players, or striving to be great players. And some of them are dominant players at their own position, and you just haven't seen it all come together. I just want to see it all come together, man. And that's what I felt last night. That was so inspiring and made you feel so good and stuff. As soon as the kick went through, it was just like, yes, man, we got one. We came back in a game that meant something, that we fought and we scrapped and we really played our butt off and was able to get the desired result. Don't make it so dramatic though, man. Let's have some games where we put it together all the way through, but very proud, man, of what was accomplished yesterday, and can't say enough about it. So let's talk about let's talk about some of the stats, man, on both sides. All right, so you had Jalen Hurts yesterday, who started off, man. He was just doing everything on the field, man. Scored a touchdown, threw what was it? He had 2 rushing touchdowns. He threw for another. My man was 27 for 39, 289 yards yesterday. Like I said, he had 1 touchdown passing, 7 carries for 33 yards, and he had 2 rushing touchdowns. One was a tush push, and then the other one was the quarterback sneak that they ran, and he was able to get right in. On the other hand, Cowboys defense used to couldn't stop a nosebleed. They've been getting better and better. You get Quinny in there, you get Logan in there, you get some of these other players back, Chevelle and Wilson and Hooker, and then Overshown as well, man. And now you get one-on-one opportunities from O'Diggy. All right, my man O'Diggy was in the house yesterday. Even seeing Clowney run down Hurts to force him out on I believe that was a 3rd down or second down where he forced him out, and then they was able to get the ball back. But again, them boys, Kenny Clark up there, Diggy, Quinny, they ain't playing with people up there. They resetting the line of scrimmage and moving people. They moving furniture, man. Them folks moving furniture. You hear me? They ain't playing, man. They ain't playing out there. All right, so you better bring your lunch because you're definitely in for something dealing with them boys. All right, but they was able to hold Saquon yesterday 10 carries. 22 yards. He was able to eat a little bit with 7 receptions and 52 yards through the air. But trying to run the ball yesterday, nah, we ain't doing that. And truth be told, the Cowboys have always held Saquon in check, even going back to his days with the Giants. I think he may have had one or 2 games, maybe at the most. But for his whole career playing against us, he's never had good games against us. Um, let's talk about some of the other usual suspects, man. AJ Brown, man, yesterday got 8 receptions, 110 yards and a touchdown. He did his thing. I even had him in my parlay yesterday because I felt he was going to have that type of game. Devontae Smith, 6 receptions, 89 yards. He shook his shooter yesterday as well. The total team, they had 21 points, 352 yards of offense. All right. Now, on the other side, my man Dak Prescott, Dakota, proud of you, baby. You hear me, Dakota? Proud of you, man. You made us proud yesterday. How about them Cowboys? Yes, indeed, man. Dakota, you made us proud yesterday, man. Going out there, play after play, making play after play. Again, never giving up. The message was felt and heard, and them folks did what they had to do. You heard from them at the end of the game. That had a phenomenal game yesterday. 23 for 36, 354 as far as yards, 2 touchdowns passing. He threw an interception. He had 5 carries for 9 yards, and then remember the touchdown he had to tie the game up, man. That was something right there. Javonte Williams, all right, with that line resetting. Hey, man, like I said, they moving furniture out there on both sides of the ball. That offensive line is coming together. If you can just get him kind of in the fold as well, man. The tackle, the young boy, kept making mistakes yesterday as well. Then he got hurt, and we had the second stringer in there. And, he's good at rushing the ball, but run blocking. But he did a good job as well. His name is missing me. I know it's gonna come to me soon, but leading the way, man. Javonte Williams had 20 carries for 87 yards yesterday. Had a couple other ones that looked like he could have burst in it. I'm pretty sure I forget what his average yard per carry is, but I know it's high. Pickens, what can you say about him? You can't say. You really can't say much, man. I mean, right now, with two of the best wide receivers in the game, man, CeeDee and him. At first, I was saying that CeeDee was Batman and Pickens was Robin. I'm not saying this in no disrespectful way, but it kind of seemed like Pickens been Batman. So, Jerry, don't wait around, man. You know what us Cowboy fans saying, man? Don't wait around, man. Swoop in right now, man. You dealing with something good. Pay that man. Don't wait till the last minute, please, man. Don't wait till the last minute. Pay that man. Pay Pickens that money he deserves, man. Give him a 3-year deal right now. Don't even play around with it. All right. And it looked like he really loved playing with that. Really loved playing with CeeDee. Really loved playing in this offense. So let's go ahead and lock him up and push push the needle and push the line of the Cowboys kind of being at that point where they not relevant and the window, man, push that window open, man. Push that line of us not being able to compete and stuff like that. Push that down the road, man. Sign him now, man. Don't even play with it. Like the first time you had the opportunity, y'all sit down and hash it out, man, and get a deal done. Cause my man is balling out there, man. 9 receptions, 146 yards and a touchdown yesterday. Like I said, man, your man letting people know out there, I'm a problem. All right. So Jerry, let's get that deal done. And then you had CeeDee yesterday. Oh my God, 4 receptions. 75 yards on them 4 receptions. And I'm telling you, I know I counted him dropping the ball at least 4 or 5 times yesterday. I know I counted that. And if you look at him in the first game, with Philly and him to get out there that very next right after practice and after the loss to go out there and practice on catching and catching and catching and catching. I know for a fact he done drop more passes right now probably than he did all the last season, and just seemed like he ain't focusing enough on getting getting everything or putting it all together every single time. He used to be that reliable. You threw something at him, he was catching it. So I need you to button that up so that those things won't cost us later on. All right. Team as a whole, they scored 24 points and had 479 yards of offense. All right, so let's break down the first half. You had the Eagles with a surge. You had Hurts opening up with a 16-yard touchdown to A.J. Brown. Then you added the 2 rushing scores, including the signature tush push. That made the score 21 to nothing midway through the second quarter. But what happened after that? The Cowboys responded. They responded right away after being down 21-0. The Cowboys came back down. Dak Prescott found George Pickens for a short TD before the half, which cut the deficit from 21-0 to 21-7. Now, the second half, it was all a turnaround. The third quarter, Prescott was able to connect with Brevin span forward in the back of the end zone on a play where he scrambled off to the right and was able to find him in the end zone, which narrowed the deficit to 21-14. All right. Then you had the fourth quarter is where that shined, man. Prescott had an 8-yard rushing touchdown to tie the game up at 21 all. And then the defense forced the turnover, man. They stymied and stalled Philly offense to the point where the Cowboys had opportunities, and at the end of the game, that was able to drive them down. Brandon Aubrey nailed the 42-yarder as time expired, and the Cowboys got the 24-21 win. All right, so the keys of the game was that Philadelphia had an explosive start, but the offense showed signs of stagnation. In the second half, Hurts was pressured a lot. Barkley couldn't establish the run, and the defense wore down. Dallas, on the other hand, you had Prescott being poised in the moment of being down, Pickens making big plays. The defense coming up with clutch stops. It flipped the momentum, man. The Cowboys had the ability to be balanced on the passing game. Javonte Williams' ground game kept Philly off balance. And so, in turn, what that did is it allowed the Cowboys to have every opportunity in the second half to compete and win the game. Hurts carried Philly early on, but he couldn't sustain the sustain drives late in the game. Prescott was able to put it together, engineer one of the biggest comebacks in Cowboys history, showing his leadership and his resilience. You had Pickens with his 146 yards. It kept the Cowboys' offensive live, stretching the field. And then Aubrey was ice cold, man, with the game winner to seal the comeback. So, what are the implications, man? What does that mean to get that win yesterday? Well, from the Eagles' standpoint, they fall to 8-3. Still one of the best records in the league. Um, still lead the East, so that ain't something that they're gonna lose their grip on. But they did lose their grip on the number one seed. So now their margin of error shrinks a little bit. And then you got the 49ers and the Lions chasing, but those are actually the teams that we chasing. We chasing the Niners, we chasing the Lions, we chasing Green Bay, we chasing those teams. All right. So with that, that put the Cowboys at slightly above 500. All right. Going 5-5-1. The win revives our playoff hopes, man, wild card hopes. That remains to be behind the division because of we gaining momentum right now. So if you look ahead now, you put the Eagles win behind you. You got a short week, and the turnaround is short. What does that mean for Thanksgiving against the Chiefs? A win over the Kansas City Chiefs will push the Cowboys above 500. That will strengthen their wild card position and prove that they can beat elite opponents, boosting their confidence, and the bonus. Man, I tell you, just thinking about that, man, just thinking about, for a moment, Marshawn kneeling and wanting to just the moment of silence and still see some of the motion and stuff like that from both sides of the ball yesterday, man. Um, Something special, man. So, um, again, the look ahead is you apply pressure, not necessarily to Philly, but you set up a showdown, um, with some of the other teams that you can, like I said, continue to stack these wins. You still got Kansas City on Thanksgiving, and I'm pretty sure, and I'm gonna say it now. This is a hot take for y'all out there who don't know. Um, Kansas City is an opponent right now that they fighting and scrapping for their life the same way we are, but I think that game is going to break records for most watched game on Thanksgiving, and probably most watched game. I guarantee you, and I'm. This is not anything hyperbole or me just saying this because I'm confident or whatever. The Cowboys is what must watch TV. Whether you hate them or love them, folks gonna watch the Cowboys because they want to see them lose. And then our fan base may be delusional, but guess what? We show out. Whether it's opponents, stadiums, it could be a neutral site. We represent like no other fan base, man. We go out there and we show up in colors at other people's stadiums to the point where it makes them mad and piss them off and make them hate us even more. All right. But that is what it is, man. They got a chance to continue to stack, man, and do something, man, that only great teams get a chance to do. And I'm just praying on that. All right. And putting effort and belief and faith and will in that. All right, that the Cowboys are gonna put it together and it's gonna mean something in the playoffs. All right. So there's so many different scenarios I could go through. I'm not gonna go through all them scenarios. Cowboys just keep winning, keep stacking, keep putting it all together, keep believing. Um Marshawn kneeling right now is you're getting that one love effect where they out there fighting for him as well. Shout outs and salute to the family. Like I said, deepest sympathy in the situation that you're dealing with something that's unexpected, something that's tragic. But let's see how positive we can spin that and embrace it and just go from there. All right. So uh, if you're listening to the show, watching the show, you can interact with us. You can jump right on the social medias. Again, I'm going to say it again. All right. This is Here We Go Cowboys crossover podcast under the main podcast that me and my co-host DC Dane we host each and every week, and that is Give and Take Sports Talk. All right. So you can interact with us on Instagram. You can interact with us now on Facebook. Any post or any like or any feedback or comment is read, starred, and highlighted on the show so that other folks can see how intellectual you are, see how passionate you are about whatever we talking about. And just frankly, it's just build a rapport, organic rapport vibe, man, for me to connect with you out there. And if you're a Cowboy fan, I want to hear from you. I want to hear you jump in the chat right now and leave a comment about how you feel as a Cowboy fan yesterday. I would appreciate that. I'll read it on the air. Um, right now, I want to take the moment to open it up out there. Interact with us now, man, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. I just want to. I just feel good about everything Cowboys right now. So. Um, I'm gonna wait, give it some time, see if I can get some folks to jump in the chat and be heard. We talking Cowboys right now. We talking coming off that big win yesterday. That was a signature win, if you didn't know, over those Agos. All right, and you had Philly fans talking so much smack and trash before the game, and I know they was feeling some type of way when they was up by 21. But again, like I said, the Cowboys were able to get that signature win and fight back. And it felt so good, man. It felt so good. I had to just yell out, yes, yesterday in so many ways yesterday, man. It felt so good to see them on the field shine and look like they looked yesterday, man. It was a beautiful thing. So follow us back at Give and Take Sports on Twitter, at not Twitter, but on Instagram and on Facebook. Follow us at Give and Take Sports, and then follow us back on Twitter X at GT Sports Pod. And then, like I said, you can interact with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Uh, we all over the place, and then we try and get them streams back up so that we can be on all of the platforms, no matter where you at. Mm. I just feel good, man. I don't know what to say, man. I feel so good right now. I just want to keep this feeling, man. I don't want it to go away. I want to feel. I want to be humble. I just want to watch the game and put it together for us so Thanksgiving could be another day, man, where you're around family, you feeling love and those things, man, and Marshawn is in the vicinity, is in the stadium, is in the locker room, man, is in the minds and thoughts of all those players, man, and the family especially. You're gonna be missed, my man. But they fighting for you, and more than you, to be honest with you. But that's what I want to see. Um, keep putting them wins together. That you keep proving people wrong out there to keep talking smack about you, keep talking all crazy, and uh, I just can't get over it, man. I've stayed up late watching the game. Had to get up early and work today. My son is in the hospital right now. Thoughts and prayers are with him. Son, get better. I love you, Dad. Love you with all his heart. I don't want you to go through anything that you don't need to go through in life. Um, my wife is with him. Um, Left work a little early today so that I can check on him and see how he doing and keep his spirits up. And had a rough night as far as rest and sleep, but I'm still on here fighting through it and still on here talking about them Cowboys. All right, so that's where I'm at right with it right now. I'm humble, man. I'm humble. I know that these type of things been rough for us. Getting a win sometimes. The last two seasons been rough for us. But I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I've been telling you I got faith in Jerry. If he has not let us down this season, let's not talk about the past or what he done before and how he ain't do this and do that. Just know that man care. And the team showed that they care too. With the way they won, um, can't say enough, man. Really can't. Just thankful that God gave them the opportunity to go out there and be men on the field and have good character and fight and don't give up. And they was able to put it together. These are the type of games the Cowboys would just get blown out or lose. And yesterday they was able to overcome and get it done. So I'm proud of that part. Um, Try to leave it open. I'm gonna leave it open for about 8 more minutes, and if we can get some folks to jump in the chat and leave a comment on these platforms on Facebook right now, live streaming on Facebook right now, live streaming. If you're on Facebook, go to our Facebook page for Give and Take Sports Talk. Go right to our Facebook page right now. We live streaming on there. You can jump right in there, leave a comment, and you'll get that appreciation as well. Also, go to our Instagram page, Instagram at Give and Take Sports. That's at Give and Take Sports. Go right in there, jump right in the chat as well. We live streaming on Facebook. We live streaming on Instagram. We live streaming on YouTube. Browse and search for Give and Take Sports Talk. We live streaming on YouTube at Give and Take Sports Talk. And again, I can't say it enough. We live streaming on 4 platforms right now at the same exact time. That other one is Twitter X. You can follow us at GT Sports. All right, that's at GT Sports. That's a little different, but it's the same thing. And I appreciate everyone stopping by, showing your boy love. Wanted to definitely get on here, fight through. I wanted them comments. You can still leave comments on all the platforms if you don't know about us. Again, scan that QR code in the corner. Go follow us back on Twitter X. We try and get our followers up because we got a lot of support from Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for what we do here. And I'm hoping you're gonna love these crossover series that we're doing as well, from Jalen, um, from uh, the things that's been going on in the world out here, fast paced, people struggling, Donald Trump doing what he's doing, economy, inflation, folks not getting paid, folks not getting their benefits. We're living in a world right now where we need a lot more love. And for anybody going through anything mental, please reach out to the hotlines out there that are tackling these issues that nobody want to talk about. Kudos to y'all, respect to y'all. Hope y'all get everything you need from a foundation of people caring. And we appreciate the work that's being done out there by these different organizations that's helping people with mental illness. It's very serious in this country as a whole. And I just want to talk to them and do my part. Again, I thank you for coming, stopping by. We're going to keep it open for another 5 minutes. I'm going to let some music play. You can jump in and comment. Again, great win by the Cowboys. We're going to take a little break right here. And it's a vibe, y'all. So we're gonna get into a little music and hope you're feeling good. All right.
Yo, what's up, sports fans? Welcome to the mic, where we break it down and expand. This is Give and Take Sports Talk, where opinions collide. From the court to the field, we ride this thrilling tide. From touchdowns to three-pointers, we cover it all. No holding back, we stand tall and never fall. Analyzing stats, debating trades, we bring the heat. In this game of give and take, we can't be beat. So tune in, buckle up, and get ready to roll. We're diving deep into the sports world, heart and soul. Join the conversation, let your voice be heard. Give and Take Sports Talk, where every word is stirred. Let's kick it off, let's break it down. For the love of the game, we wear the crown. This is where passion meets insight. Give and Take Sports Talk, shining bright in the night. So grab your headphones and turn up the sound. This is where sports talk reigns, pound for pound. Get ready for the ride, the thrill, the hype. Give and Take Sports Talk, we bring the hype. Yo, what's up, sports fans? Welcome to the mic, where we break it down and expand. This is Give and Take Sports Talk, where opinions collide. From the court to the field, we ride this thrilling tide. From touchdowns to three-pointers, we cover it all. No holding back, we stand tall and never fall. Analyzing stats to trades, we bring the heat. In this game of give and take, we can't be beat. So tune in, buckle up, and get ready to roll. We're diving deep into the sports world, heart and soul. Join the conversation, let your voice be heard. Give and Take Sports Talk, where every word is stirred. Let's kick it off, let's break it down. For the love of the game, we wear the crown. This is where passion meets insight. Take Sports Talk, shining bright in the night. So grab your headphones and turn up the sound. This is where sports talk reigns, pound for pound. Get ready for the ride, the thrill, the hype. Give and Take Sports Talk, we bring the hype. Yo, what's up, sports?
All right. So we got the comment lines open. We're streaming live on 4 platforms at one simultaneous time. So we're on Facebook streaming, live streaming right now. We're on YouTube live streaming right now. We're on Instagram live streaming right now, and we're also on Twitter X live streaming right now. So yeah, the Cowboys had an impressive win. This is here we go. Here we go, Cowboys. The crossover podcast from under the umbrella of the podcast that me and my man DC and Dame do together. That's Give and Take Sports Talk. You see the logo right there. It's a Cowboys takeover, man. Their logo normally is in the same colors of the DC flag. But today it's donned in the colors of the Dallas Cowboys. All right, so we got our own logo too. For here we go, Cowboys. But I wanted to kind of, I know everybody's familiar with that logo, so we're gonna kind of just have that logo there for right now, and then we're gonna infuse the new logo for this specific spinoff podcast, and that is here we go, Cowboys, where we talk and do everything Cowboys. All right. I said I was going to do about an hour. So that means we got 11 minutes left. I'm going to leave it open again. 11 minutes left. Get in the comments right now, man. Get in the comments. Normally I had a window up for private chat, and also, let's see, for comments as well. Let me put some in the chat. All right. So we got Facebook going live right now. We live streaming right now on Facebook. Let me see. YouTube. Let's see. Let's see. Put the key in. Okay. There you go. All right. There we go. Boo, boo, boo. All right, there we go. All right, we don't know the. There we go. We don't know them. All right. Show comments. Any comments? We're gonna show them. And like I said, right now we're on all of the social platforms. Just wanted to leave some time during the show before we go off the air. So we 4 minutes over. No, we're right at the 6 minute mark almost. Where we're gonna cut out. But we're gonna give you some time to actually interact with us while we doing the show. So right now, all of the social media platforms, we are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter X. Got a little got some technical stuff to do. So we're not live streaming right now on there, but we are live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. All right. It's a good time to be a Cowboy fan. You hear me? It is a good time to be a Cowboy fan, and that's all I can say, man. Feels good right now. Feels good to be a fan of the Cowboys. It's the right time. All right. Mm. Let's see. I'll move that one. Yeah. All right. Save changes. There we go. All right.
Here we go, 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 here we go. Here we go. Here we go, 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 here we go. Here we go! Here we go. 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 Here we go, 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 here we go. 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 Here we go.
All right, man. Having a little bit of technical difficulties, but I just kind of wanted to give y'all an opportunity to get in the chat on Facebook, YouTube, and on Instagram to chat about the question that we posed on the show today. This is a signature win for sure for the Cowboys, and we just wanted to know how you feeling as a fan right now, and wanted to interact with you and put that in there and wanted you to comment in the chat right back. All right, we about to get out of here. Great show today. Gave you a lot of the breakdown of the game last night. Feeling good. Want to see the success continue. Again, shout outs and kudos with the utmost sincerity and the utmost condolences from us here at Here We Go Cowboys to the Marshawn Nealon family, the Cowboys organization as a whole, Jerry Jones, Dak Prescott, and a host of the players that play for the Dallas Cowboys, man. Y'all playing with a lot of heart, vitriol, a lot of putting your helmet on, strapping up, and just going out there and making things happen, man. Being able to turn around something that could have been so catastrophic yesterday. It was a beautiful thing. I thank God for it. All Cowboys fans, please appreciate those type of wins because lately it hasn't been that way. But maybe that's a sign of things changing, and positivity should follow as well. It's always a vibe. Always thankful for having the opportunity to bring this to you. Apologize for the camera for some reason. It's seems to be not showing an image of me. And you can see the clock is still going, so everything is live. But if you can follow us back, if you're in any of the live streams that we're doing right now, and again, we're on Facebook, YouTube, and on Instagram. So if you can get in there right now and answer that question that we pose, and that is, if you're a Cowboy fan, how do you feel after that big win yesterday? That's a simple question. We want to see and hear from you as well. You take it easy. God bless. Appreciate bringing the show to you again. We will be back on Thanksgiving. All right. We will be back on Thanksgiving, and I'm going to try to do the show live while the game is on. If not, I'll do it after the game goes off. This is Here We Go Cowboys under the umbrella crossover podcast, under the umbrella of Give and Take Sports Talk. And yeah, y'all take it easy. God bless.
Here we go.